Alright, so those are the rules. Now, I mean, we started with Carlos in the opening, so... And he's teamed up with Akane and Junpei, and I kind of want to see how they're holding up. So, let's go. What the fuck? Oh, okay. So this is how you keep track of things. Okay, well, let's get started. This is going to be hard to keep track of, but let's go. I'm digging the style so far. Divination room, control. How many of these am I going to fuck up and escape in? Wow, there's a lot of rooms in here. Oh, the panty room? Alright.
So this is the last room.
Yes. We've checked everywhere we could.
It's just as
Okay.
Zero said.
You can bring up the menu at any time during a cutscene.
There's
That's
no
cool.
way to get out, except by opening the X door.
50 minutes left until the vote deadline.
Don't tell me you want to vote.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But
Hey,
And we can't communicate
do you
with
think
each
this
other,
could be part of the experiment?
so we can't like
DCOM's
coordinate
whole
votes.
psychological test.
Nope.
What? Why?
That masked guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping, and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
if only there was a way to contact someone on the other teams.
Why would you need to reach them? What, you're planning on begging them not to vote C-Team or something?
Well, no, but I thought, why not spread out the votes?
What do you mean?
Remember what Zero said? The group with 2 or more votes will lose.
I get it. Maybe C-Team could vote for D-Team, D-Team for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
Yep, that's how you beat that
Three-way
trap. Bud.
tie. And no one would have to die?
But how do we make sure they know to do it?
Damn, if only we had like psychics in the group or something. Oh, that'd be convenient.
Hey! Mira! Eric! Diana!
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
It's not working.
Damn it!
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
Huh? Morphogenetic field?
I don't think it quite works that way, but I was kidding before, but wait, what were those
The
words?
game end where I treat 2. What's this supposed to mean?
The game will end, and something about 2 people? I guess the tough part is figuring out treat. If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a gift or something.
But it could also mean treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, anyone know what this thing could be?
A box?
What's inside of it?
Maybe some kind of a white smoke.
A Tamatse
Horse
Bako?
quit?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit box.
And we're all in a circle. This
Looks
ain't good.
like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
then something ends if you punch it in?
But what, though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait. You really think Zero'd put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything. So, what now?
Good question.
What can we do?
Maybe we should just get this voting business over with.
Junpei,
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do you
That is a
guys
very
have
good
any
question.
ideas?
Well, let's start off with you two.
Akane Kurashiki. Junpei Tenmyoji. You're both Japanese, right?
yes?
And you
They
both
get on
lived
talking
in
to you
Japan
pretty
when you were
easily.
kids. You even went to the same school. So you're childhood friends.
Are
Who
you a
told that?
detective?
Sigma. He mentioned it back in DCOM. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for 5 days. Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The DCOM experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we didn't. We did this on our own.
Wait, you're telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other at DCOM?
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable.
Please be more cryptic,
Why did you
Junpei. I don't
subject
think
yourself
Carlos
to
gets
this
it.
circus?
I didn't mention it before. I kind of really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us 500,000 if we joined up.
Huh. Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
A what?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path has death at the end.
Hence why I picked blue at the beginning. Clearly. Alright, so who the fuck's Zero?
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second Zero instead?
Then that means there has to have been a first one, right?
Hi.
Yeah, there is.
You know him?
Sorta. I brought it up earlier. Bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. It happened last year.
You look very
Akane
different
and
for
I
only
were
a year
trapped
passing.
somewhere. The person responsible back then was named Zero.
But I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
It's gotta be connected.
Just, please! Believe me.
Yeah, she should
She's
know that the
right.
first Zero has nothing to do with this. Alright, then what's
Why
he
is
after?
Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
With the fate of mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
I think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die. 6 billion people will.
So what Sigma said back then up in DCOM was,
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth.
He's from the future, you gotta believe him.
Have you ever heard of the term reverie syndrome? What causes it is unknown.
Never heard
Neither
of
the
that.
nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Hey, hold up. How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Reverie syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda.
And we'll leave it at that. Man, whatever this crisis is, it sounds kind of radical.
Do you hear
We got
something?
20 more minutes.
Over there.
Gab!
Where did you come from?
What? I'm sorry, excuse me?
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then.
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right? Think you can fit in there, Akane?
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Oh, I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
Hey! Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
You gotta use the
Hey,
dog
Gab.
as a messenger, maybe?
Did they steal you away from DCOM too?
But why the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero'd do us any favors?
Hold on. I think I got an idea that may work. This case, it holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Did that bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work. We can use it. Wait a sec.
Yeah, I'll write a message, put it in the medicine box.
Beer coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
There's something written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh! You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers he can get to Q-Team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
What did you throw?
Cheese. Picked it up with the coaster. Was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too?
Junpei,
Maybe
you're an
next time he comes
ass.
back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke.
Five minutes left.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if we forfeit,
I know.
Yes, we have no choice but to vote, but
hey, there's one thing we can do.
What is it?
You remember what you wrote on the Gab letter?
Gab
The
letter?
What?
The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver? C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team.
Yeah? So what?
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting... If we do that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter. Those are the rules of the decision game according to Zero. Balancing the votes won't do us any good. We'll just end up falsely prolonging someone's death.
yes, but as a counterpoint,
Junpei.
go fuck yourself.
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Come on, Carlos, vote for Q-Team.
No, you can't!
Oh god, don't do it again. Don't make me stare dramatically. It's like the only look Carlos has had on his face this whole game. Nope. We're sticking to D team. You were cool as a protagonist in your own game, Junpei, but you're a dick right
Your
now.
vote has been accepted.
Ah, I was worried you weren't going to do it, Carlos.
You'll see, Akane. Just because we did what we said we would doesn't mean this will work. Hell, we don't even know if our note reached the other teams or not. And even if it did, there's no guarantee they did what we asked.
Yeah, but your Q team vote was
Possibilities
banking
will
on that
come.
anyways, so.
The 3 members of D Team will die.
Or it's our heads on the chopping block.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate.
So they'll die in their sleep?
One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Wait, so he only erases our memory if we break the rules? Is that how this is gonna work? Or is it saying that, yeah, somebody did just fucking die? Oh god. Do I check in on D team? Hey D team, how you doing? Well, no, hold up. We haven't unlocked anything new for C team, so yeah, let's go to D team. Let's save though. Okay. Considering that didn't unlock anything, I'm kind of scared that we did fuck up. Alright, D-Team, what we got? Well, at least this room looks the same.
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
So, a moment when hate becomes calamity, huh?
I wonder what that means.
Beats me.
It looks like a comment at the
Maybe
end, so I don't think
not
it's a complete
supposed to have a
sentence.
Huh?
It's an anagram. You reorganize the letters into another sentence.
Yeah, you're good
Why
at
do you
those.
think it's an anagram?
I've seen something like this before. In another place. Anyway, where's Sigma?
What are you looking at?
A box.
What kind of box?
A red
Well, I'm
one.
looking into it because I don't know.
I always pictured Sigma having a dorkier voice than that.
Force quit box.
That's interesting.
I see a keyboard on it too.
Use this keyboard to input a password and force something to stop. Is that what this means?
What does it stop?
Well, the obvious answer would be the game Zero is making us play.
Then we
This
should
feels
try
like deja vu. Incorrect password. Beginning self-destruct.
I shouldn't have thought it would be that easy.
We need a hint.
Maybe it says something on the underside.
Nope. Won't budge.
Is it heavy?
Heavy doesn't even begin to cover it. I doubt it's made out of anything from Earth.
Well, you are getting up there, Sigma.
Because I
do
can
you
lift
say?
anything from Earth.
My body's still got it.
I'm not an
I'll
old
just
man
give it a
anymore.
try. You weren't lying.
And yeah,
See,
we're on Earth this
told
time,
you.
so normal gravity. Sorry.
This is the map for Ward D, right?
Looks like it.
And we can go
it's just
wherever we
automatic,
want,
okay.
so long as it's within this ward?
Yes, that's what Zero said.
I mean, that's the same, so there's that. What the fuck? Isn't that the Q room from the second game? Transporter? Oh my god, golems! Oh, ain't it? That ain't good.
All right. We've checked all the rooms from top to bottom, but
You didn't find any exits?
Obviously. We are in a bomb shelter, after all. If there were several exits, it'd defeat the purpose it was built for.
so Zero told the truth.
Then opening the X door is the only way out. Mira! Eric! Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're following all the same
Carlos!
story beats.
Akane! Tenmyoji!
He called him
There's no
Tenyoji.
point.
I love that.
We wouldn't hear a drunk toga party at full volume on the other side.
That is a nice little continuity thing.
I think we need 6 passwords to get this door to open, right?
Yeah, that X-Pass thing.
For every one person who dies, one password will be revealed.
Is that true, though?
Sigma, why don't you try dying once?
I politely but firmly refrain.
What about you, Diana?
Hey, no.
Figured.
Yeah, look, I died a lot in the last game, but I'm not sure if our powers carry over here, alright?
May I ask you guys something?
What's up?
Well, let's start with the non-serious answer first.
This may be somewhat rude of me to say, but the way you talk, Sigma, is, a little unusual.
Forgive him. The age of his mind and his body are completely different.
Oh, he mentioned that back at DCOM. That his consciousness had come back from the year 2074.
Yep.
That's correct. That's why I know what will happen in the future.
So this is old
Must have
man
spent
Sigma
the past
talking?
5 days warning all of you. If nothing changes, mankind will be destroyed. Akane, Phi, and I infiltrated DCOM to stop all that from happening.
Fi? Is this true?
Well, would you believe me if I said that it was?
Then why are all of us trapped in this strange place? If you know the future, then you could have prevented it.
We had no idea what events went down inside the DCOM facility. Nor did we know anything about what's going to happen in this shelter.
We just knew we had to stop it. Which is fair enough. Just because you know you have to stop something doesn't mean you know A, what happened, and B, how to stop it.
Who do you think Zero is? Do you guys know who Zero is?
No, I haven't the foggiest.
It's
But
not
they
me
called
this time.
themselves Zero. At the very least, they know about what happened a year ago.
What are you...
There's one more thing for sure. Think about it. Why was Zero's speech to us pre-recorded? There's got to be a very big reason why things can't be in real time. There are 2 possibilities. They've already bit the bullet, or...
Zero is among us.
Which I'm doubting that one because he was there. Everybody was present for the coin flip. Unless we're dealing with somebody pretending to be Zero for that coin flip and then everybody, and then the real ones among the other people, but we're getting too far into this too soon. Let's just keep going.
Do you think someone will come help us?
Like who?
Maybe the DCOM experiment staff?
Sorry, but that's pretty unlikely.
They're not supposed to contact us for like
Remember?
months or something.
The staff stationed in DCOM can't communicate with us right now. The simulation is attempting to stay true to an actual Mars mission.
It's at least 6 months between Earth and Mars. In that time period, Earth will have rotated halfway around the sun. Which means...
By the time the spaceship reaches Mars, the Earth is behind it.
with the star in the way, we can't send a signal.
That's the lead-up. We've been doing experiments for the past 5 days.
Transmissions will re-establish on December 31st at 23:30, which leaves us with more than 10 hours.
There's no point in hoping for a rescue to come before then.
Pretty sure the DCOM staff won't notice any problems until that time.
You guys are like siblings. You're totally in sync.
Yeah, there's kind of a reason for that. They've kind of been through hell together. But I mean, really, you'd think there should be like some kind of like emergency button or something to say, oh god, something horrible is going wrong with the experiment, send help.
Rebecca.
She's the head nurse at the hospital where I worked.
Oh, right. You did say you were a nurse.
I joined the DCOM experiment because Rebecca suggested it to me. She told me that they were searching for a nurse willing to participate. Well, to be honest, there is another reason why I decided to join.
Nope.
Gab!
Time
Why
to
is
receive
Gab here?
some mail.
I think he came through the vent.
See anything?
No, it's too dark.
You're up, Vi.
You want me to go in there? It's clearly impossible.
You sure?
I won't repeat myself. My boobs are D's.
Your pants are on fire.
It's true.
Seems to me they've gotten a full size larger than the last time you told me.
It's been 45 years. Growing is natural.
We're just sleeping.
Could I interrupt? What is this?
Is that a coaster?
Something's written on it. Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team and Q-Team for C-Team. And someone else wrote...
Q-Team, got it.
I get it. By spreading out the votes, they're suggesting we make it a tie.
Looks like Q-Team agreed.
Seems so.
I guess Gab passed through Ward C to Ward Q and ended up here. It'll work! Now none of the teams will have to die!
I wonder about that.
What?
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
Just all it takes is one person
We don't have much time.
to not
We
agree,
need to head
and
over to the
someone's
voting
dead.
device.
Also, nice pants, Vi. Hot damn.
What exactly did you mean earlier, Fi?
I'm saying it could be a lie.
Also, nice
You
dress,
mean that
Diana.
Q-Team is planning to betray us?
No, I doubt it. That's what they intended. They didn't have to send Gab. They'd only have to decide to vote for D-Team.
Then you mean...
There's a chance that C-Team will betray us.
But no, because
Maybe
we
they're
made
saying
the
they'll
choice.
vote for D-Team,
That's what's
but
going to
actually
happen.
vote
Okay,
for
I get it.
Q-Team.
I get it.
Why
We got to
would
make
they
the
do that?
decision for all 3 teams, and
To
then
make
we'll
us
see the
choose
results.
Q-Team.
Gotcha.
If you think it's a good idea to spread out the votes, then your choice is easy, right? I'm just saying. It's a possibility.
The deadline to vote is in 1 minute.
What should I do?
The fact that Gab showed up means that we can assume Q-Team's voting for C-Team. So we have no choice but to choose Q-Team. Otherwise...
Our single vote could cause the death of all of C-Team.
Yeah, no pressure or anything, Diana. Well, let's stick with it. Right?
Your vote has been accepted.
Well, that was a good choice.
Do you think it'll be okay?
I like that we're having the same
Perhaps know
music
with the
from the
truth.
previous games.
All we could do was trust them.
I suppose.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survive will be able to regret the decision they made. As
Hooray.
all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
I mean, he did say this was pre-recorded, so it might not be reacting to our votes. So all we have to do now is secure Q Team's vote, and we should be all right. Oops, no, that's not what I meant. Also, this saves hella fast compared to the second game. All right, Q Team, let's go. Very curious why you're called Q, though. I really want to know. So I'm kind of getting vibes of another letter from a previous game combined with character from the... Jesus Christ, what is that? Huh.
This is weird. There should be another room around here somewhere.
Let me see it. Hey!
Shut up!
He's got the right to see it too.
Mira,
Thank you.
Don't be a dick, Eric. Yeah, there is an unmarked room.
It's pretty pointless to hang out here kicking our heels. Let's go back to the lounge.
what is this?
Let's inhibit the virus. Maybe someone's gonna remove or control some kind of virus.
Well,
Virus?
there is
What
a
virus?
virus.
About the vote, what will we do?
Don't ask me.
But if we don't do it, doesn't that mean we'll die?
Yeah. Even if C Team voted for D Team, and D Team did the reverse, if we refuse, then we get 2 votes against us automatically.
And Q Team would be killed.
I suppose that's true if this game is for real.
So you're saying it's a joke?
Don't you think that would make a whole lot more sense?
Not really,
The
no.
DCOM staff will probably pop through that door over there yelling surprise.
I get it! You're right. Then him
You were
being here
fucking
makes sense now.
drugged and knocked out
I
and
bet that
taken
means
here.
you're
Do you
part of the
think
whole
it's a fucking
surprise.
joke?
No,
Come on. Take off that helmet.
I can't.
Huh?
I said I can't take it off.
Damn, Brat. Stop bullshitting me.
Stop! Stop! You'll break my neck!
Damn. It's really on there.
Wait. I see something on the side of this thing.
What the hell?
Isn't it a password input?
Does that mean the helmet comes off with the right numbers?
Okay.
Or maybe his head'll explode.
Hey!
Really? Who are you?
I don't know. I don't remember. I woke up and I was here.
Are you saying you have amnesia?
Maybe.
Very similar to the previous game. I almost said first game. Not quite. Not quite.
Could I ask you something?
What?
Give me a liquor and make it hard. Alright, yeah, we gotta start off with this every time.
Mira, Eric, what's going on between you two?
Going on? Well...
Are you in love?
Idiot! No, we're not!
We're not?
Well, we're not, but...
Oh god, you suck,
Wait,
Eric.
What?
Well, okay. So what I gathered from that is Eric is a loser. Gotcha.
I was wondering, who is Zero?
Oh, come on! Stop playing. You know everything, don't you?
I told you, I don't...
So you're gonna stick with the idea that this isn't some big surprise?
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
If this isn't a joke...
Your voice is
then
surprisingly
things are
clear for
really
coming through that
serious.
helmet.
Then, you're saying one of the teams is actually going to be executed? But why would someone do that?
Zero said, it's a game.
So then he's a psychopath. This Zero guy's probably off somewhere enjoying seeing us freak out.
He could be that serial killer in the news.
That's that Heart Ripper, yeah?
Oh, Genocide
Yeah.
Jack? Yeah, I know who you're talking
Rumor
about.
is they killed 18 people, all in the past few years.
March 15th, 2026. The body of a young female was found in a park in Roseville.
Because she
The
saw a
victim's
snail.
name was Virginia Bailey, age 28. The chest was ripped open and the heart entirely removed. It happened again on May 22nd, 2026. The body of a male was found in a trash can near a residence in Sacramento. The victim's name was Jeffrey Foray, age 37. His body was just like Virginia's, with the heart completely gouged out. 2 months later, on July 29th,
Hey, wait a minute. Don't you have amnesia or something?
Why do you know all this?
I have the
I don't
newspaper
know.
clippings in this helmet.
I don't know why, but I knew.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, one last one.
I was...
Sorry, seeing them at the bar inspired me to get myself a drink. Because nothing's better than deciding the fate of the world while you're drunk. I'm just kidding. I don't drink. That's water.
I was wondering, where are we?
I'm not that cool.
Weren't you listening to Zero earlier? We're 50 meters underground in a bomb shelter.
I know that, but where exactly?
I doubt we're very far from DCOM.
DCOM.
Dwelling for the cohabitation of Mars.
So, it's an experiment to see if we could survive on Mars?
Uh-huh. We all lived together in that compound for 5 days.
C-Team and D-Team were there too.
Oh, and there was a dog. It was incredibly old. I think his name was Gab.
But not you. You weren't there. It's very suspicious.
How many people were on that
Oh,
experiment?
what were they testing for?
Psychological data, mostly. It was a closed environment for a group of people for an extended period of time. So how would that mess with the subjects mentally? That was what they were trying to investigate.
What made you sign up?
Tough question. It seemed like it'd be kind of fun, I guess.
Eric?
I joined because Mira wanted to.
That's it.
Oh,
Well,
Jesus
Maybe
Christ.
not entirely.
Oh, good God, Eric. You are sad.
You know, I've been trying to figure something out for a while. What is this thing?
Maybe it's a gift from Zero.
So what, you think there's assorted teas inside?
Gifts don't have to be a good thing, do they? Hey, what the hell? Stop! What if it's some kind of bomb?
A
Holy
bomb?
shit, is Q
I don't think it is.
super strong?
Something's on the back. I think this is upside down. So this would be the front.
Force quit box?
Guess it stopped something.
Look, there's also a keyboard.
Looks like you're supposed to input a code of some kind.
And if we get it right?
Then something will be forced to end?
But what?
Maybe your life.
What was that sound?
It came from that way.
Let's go.
I see the simulated physics on Mira.
Gab? How did you...
Excellent
came through the
attention to
vent.
detail.
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Why don't you go in?
I can't.
Just do it, will ya?
See?
You didn't have this stupid thing on your head.
Hey, check this out.
There's something inside the case.
Is that a coaster? Oh, there's something on it. Hello, Carlos here. C Team is voting for D Team. So D Team should vote for Q Team, and Q Team for C Team.
What does this mean?
Don't you get it? They're saying to spread the votes.
Huh? Spread?
I get it.
Damn it,
If
Eric, get your
each
mind out of the
team
gutter.
ends up with one vote each.
Stop thinking
The
of
whole
Mira.
thing is a tie, and no team will be executed.
Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, now we have a plan. Let's do it.
But wait.
Why should we wait?
Well, what if this message hasn't been delivered to D Team yet?
You're right. The position of this vent does imply it only connects towards C. I doubt Gab's made his way toward D yet.
We need to figure out how to notify D-Team then.
Hold on a sec. I'll get a pen and cheese. There was some at the bar, right?
A pen?
And cheese?
That should do it.
I have horrible
What exactly
handwriting.
are
I
you
would never
doing?
be able to write all that on a coaster.
Oh, I get it. If Ward C and Ward Q have connected vents,
Then Q and D are probably connected as well.
Yep. We just need to take the cheese and...
Ugh, this is
It's all
way
on
too
you,
much work
Gab.
for an old dog like
Think
me.
it'll work?
I'm sure it will. "5 minutes until the deadline."
I wonder if Gab made it to Ward D or not.
Even if he did, who knows if Diana will vote the way it says in the note.
What? You think she'll betray us?
It's not outside the realm of possibility. I don't even want to consider the alternative.
Which is?
That the whole letter from C-Team is a trap.
Trap.
They could have written it, but maybe Carlos is planning to vote for Q-Team instead.
Hey, wait a minute now. That's not good. At all.
You said it. If I'm right, then we need Diana to do the opposite of what it says.
What? But...
The deadline to vote is in 3 minutes.
The vote has to be decided by the leader, but
what should we do?
We don't have time for a committee.
then we'll just have to use force.
Hey! Wait!
Don't beat up the little kid. I want you to look at that. I want you to look at that right there. We agreed, man. You ain't forcing me to go against an agreement. No, I just wanted an excuse to take a look at the file menu. And to prove that you can pause during a decision. Okay. I was curious about that, but... Alright. Everybody's in line.
Your vote has been accepted.
Following the note, huh?
I guess it's fine. It's not like it was a bad choice. Now we wait and see what exactly Carlos and Diana do.
If this plan doesn't work, then there are two outcomes that could happen. Either the 3 and C team die.
Or we're the ones executed.
No. There's one more possibility.
Yeah?
It's a joke. Someone is definitely tricking us.
So it is you!
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Q. Also, nobody's ever called you Q except for Zero, so I'm curious about that.
The next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate. One final thing. You've gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You deserve a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you. When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made. As all members of a single team will perish as a result of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
God damn, that drug takes effect real fast. Right. So now that everybody's vote's been recorded, I guess we'll check back in with C team. Oh, good God! What?